whispering? I don't fucking know. But you know, I told myself you got to start things different if you want it to be fun, if you want it to be attention worthy. So anyway, I want to talk about a couple of things. Because I told myself I'm going live. I said I'm going live every day for 30 days to start the year. And goddamn, that's why I'm here. All right, let's be serious for a second though. Was going over some goal setting for the year a little bit. I like to have just a forecast of like, you know, what I want to accomplish, or just what is the general direction I want to go in. I mean, it's been pretty clear, but it's always good to, you know, re-clarify on just where exactly you're going. So I like that. Part of me is always like a little bit resistant to, you know, like New Year's resolutions and shit, and like but at the same time, you know, all right, there's multiple millionaires in my life who do that shit. I should probably do that shit too. Fair enough. So anyway, I want to talk about just like thinking about that, or I was already thinking about this before, but anyway, New Year's resolution shit, planning for the year shit. Here we go. A couple of things. First and foremost, for me, what I've realized coming out of 2024 is that the intensity at which I move my body affects the intensity in which life affects me, or just the intensity that I bring to my every moment-to-moment life. And it's a better experience when I am working out, simply put. And working out is a broad, like just moving my body. It doesn't necessarily mean lifting weights. It's more so the intensity of whatever motion or whatever workout I'm doing. I need to fully exert myself. There's something about energy that I've known for a long time, but it's always good to remind yourself is that you get energy most, you get the most amount of energy when you are spending the most amount of energy. It's not the same as money, right? You get more by getting rid of. You don't get more necessarily by resting. That'll get you to baseline. But baseline is not going to get you excited, over the top, full of fucking energy. It never happens by just sleeping. It's going to happen by you exerting yourself. Exercise in some sort of way. And the intensity at which you are sweating and breathing and gasping for air is the intensity at which you are going to live the rest of your life. You're just going to have that much more energy. So, as a reminder for myself, fucking work out more. And just more intensely. Now you can't go from 0 to 100. You're gonna fucking destroy your body, get injured, or whatever the fuck. You just gotta be smart about it, but lift intensely. And do that because you can't go from 0 to 100. You have to live that identity, live that lifestyle. Don't just do it a little bit and then go back to the normal shit. Something we talked about, I was with the, our team people. Bro, we gotta fucking have an identity when it comes to setting goals. When it comes to creating different goals for yourselves, it shouldn't be, oh, this is the goal that I want to accomplish. I'm going to go do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to just be a goal accomplisher or things as a to-do list. I want to think of my goals as an identity. So instead of I'm going to lift intensely, I'm somebody who works out vigorously. I'm a healthy fucking person. I am an athlete. Taking that identity all of a sudden creates not only the goals or sets you on the direction that you want to go on, but you feel different simply by changing the identity. You feel the power in it. So anyway, that's number one, movements. Second here is moments. I want to create more moments with people who matter. My girlfriend, my sister, my parents, primarily. Those are the relationships I want to really dig deep on. Not just in creating a better relationship, understanding them more, but experiencing awesome things together. Some of those awesome things don't have to be crazy, intricate things at all. Something that came to my mind with me and how I can connect even better with my mom and dad is I want to check out a little bit about like, look, we were on Paris recently. We're out and actually interested in just seeing childhood. Like, why don't we just take a quick tour? I'm sure he would enjoy that, and I'm sure I would enjoy that tour of where he grew up. Get to see, I don't know, baseball field that he played on. He can tell me some of the stories of that. We can go drive by his childhood house, go by his school, and he'll tell me some of the stories and some of the things that he had. Same thing with my mom. It doesn't require like this huge investment. I mean, we're like what, an hour away from that spot where they grew up. It's like, why don't we actually, like, I never even heard all of these great stories. I got to see it here and there a little bit, but why don't we actually like go, like make a day out of that shit? You know? Same thing with my girlfriend. I can take her around where I grew up and walk around, this lake that I used to walk around all the time. Maybe not right now. It's fucking 25 degrees outside, but you get what I'm saying. Creating special moments with the people who matter most. That's something that I want to do a lot more of in 2025. Number 3 here is cry more. What do I mean by cry more? Just be a bitch, bro. I need to be a bigger bitch. I need to do more drugs in 2025. I need to sleep less. I'm just fucking around. But cry more. What I mean by that is I want to spend time just experiencing things that make me feel something. It sounds so weird. I was listening to, what was it? I watched the movie Wicked. Fucking love that movie. Love the soundtrack of, what's the girl? Whoever plays the witch, Cynthia something. The soundtrack of Wicked, this one song, I'm Not That Girl. I sound so gay as I'm describing this, but fuck it, I'll keep going. I like that song. I love that song. I was listening to it and I'm like, bro, I understand like all these, or at least I relate to it in the sense that all these different experiences or things that I was trying to build, I was trying to get to, fell apart. On one level, I think that, yeah, I can relate with I'm Not That Girl because I am this person who has gone through different difficulties and going into debt by building a business and being so damn close to what we would call the finish line of getting out of debt and really starting to profit and make a life-changing money for myself and for my family. All of a sudden it be stripped away and completely taken away from me. That's fucking tough. And so I don't know, I felt very, very connected to that song or related to that character of, I'm not that girl. I'm like, man, I'm not that guy. On the same side though, at the same time of me feeling that, I feel myself almost defending myself. Let me get back to my point. It made me cry. That song made me cry, but after I cried, I felt amazing, and I have a better understanding of just myself. And I don't know, I feel like it made me sharper. That's how I want my life to go. Not that I'm crying all the fucking time, but that my emotions are fucking strong. Nobody wants to just have a monotone, black and white, boring ass life. You want to feel some shit. So that's it. I want to feel some shit. Cry more. That's what I put down. 4th, I want to journal. Now, journaling does not mean writing about my feelings. How did today make me feel? I'm not talking about that kind of journaling. I'm talking about extracting the most out of life that I can. Documenting what I went through or what I did, what I learned for myself so that I can continuously sharpen my own sword, but so that I can get even more intel and share that with my kids, with my team, with other people who are important to me. Journaling is looking at the day through 2 lenses. What am I doing well? What should I continue? What am I doing well? And what do I need to improve? What am I struggling at? What are my main concerns? What are the obstacles I'm running into? What am I doing well? What can I improve? If I look at those 2 things and I journal those 2 things on a daily basis in relation to my goals and the things that I'm trying to accomplish, oh my God, so much value gets extracted. Whether that's, like, literally that's how I look at this YouTube video. I'm doing this shit for me. There's nobody in this fucking room right now, but as a goal for myself, I want to see myself have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We'll see if that happens or not. I don't give that much of a fuck. I do want to just let you know, as I'm putting this out here, at least in the current moment, I don't expect things on YouTube. I expect this video possibly to get thousands of views later on in life, later on in time. But right now, as I'm making this, I'm currently, like, I don't get fucking views. I don't get shit. I'm here just taking action, working on myself, working on what exactly I want to work on. So then, I want to journal more. A couple ideas as far as how I'm going to journal. It's been really cool. Some of these tactics or some of the things I've learned in the past, but I haven't fully stuck with it. There's a couple of things I really want to stick with when it comes to journaling. Having a running notes document. What a running notes document is a Google document with all of the most important top-notch information, intel, notes, basically from books, from my own experiences in life, but it's just going to be a running document of all of the greatest shit. And instead of when I'm in downtime scrolling or checking fantasy football or checking on sports or getting fucking distracted, let me tap into that notes or that running notes document and scroll through that like other people scroll through social media. I'm scrolling through, getting sharper and sharper. Every second of free time I got, I'm getting fucking smarter. I'm reminding myself about the great shit that I learned last month, the month before. And I'm constantly, at the same time of me, journaling or reminding or going through this document, I'm also just teaching myself to be even hungrier for knowledge, for applicable knowledge that can make me a wiser, more dominant, more badass person on my day-to-day life. So do you think that's going to influence me reading more books? 100%, which is the next goal. I want to read more books. I want to read 20 books at least this year. At a time in my life, and it's crazy to say this, it's crazy to think this, I was reading a book a day. That is ridiculous, bro. A book a day? What the fuck? And I still had other shit I was doing in the day. It wasn't like all my time I was just reading a book. But it was like 14, 20 days in a fucking row reading a book every day. Now, I will admittedly say I had much more free time, but at the same time, it's like 3-4 hours. Book. I ate books, bro, for breakfast. Fucking crazy. I can do that shit, though. It's not that hard. And honestly, how you read a book a day is by being very fucking intentional. You read the book before, like you preview the book before you read it. You scroll through, you look at the most important chapters. Those are the ones you're really gonna pay attention to. The other ones you kind of like, you're skimming through a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but that's how you digest and level up so much more information. Is if you take those notes, put it in a running note document, and you just go hard for a week, bro. That would do way more for you in that week than most people get out of their year. So anyway, let's keep going. I want to create and document more videos. That's what I'm doing here. I'm simply creating and documenting. Now, I will tell you, before I made this video, I don't want to get too off topic, but before this video, I was like, oh shit, I don't know exactly what to do. I was like, kind of like had some notes and like, I don't know, I'm overthinking, bro. It's very important that no matter what you're doing, especially if you're going the creative route, like you want to create something, just don't fucking be in your own way. That's the hardest thing, is to get out of your own way. But dude, like, I was scared. I was like, I don't know what to talk about. It's gonna be live, so it's gonna be recorded, documented, and I don't know, like, fuck, bro, stop thinking, just do, okay? So anyway, that's the mindset that I want to continue to have the rest of the year. I'm just out here doing, bro. It'll become perfect over time. As I just do it more and more, it just becomes better and better and better. But it's not something that, you need to fucking worry about in the moment. Like, oh, I got to make sure everything is planned for and shit. No. It's a matter of doing it and doing it freely, and then reviewing it and understanding where did you fuck up and how can you do it a little bit better the next time. That's all you got to do. You don't got to take it too serious. You take it serious in the sense that you want to improve, but not while you're doing it, if that makes sense. Anyway, next thing and very last thing is I want to do shit tons of yoga. I want to fucking stretch my ass. I feel better, just like when I work out. When I do yoga, life is better. I move through life smoother, less tension, more attention, more energy flowing through me and focused on what's more important. So yoga, I want to document a shit ton of videos. I want to read 20 plus books. I want to journal as much as I possibly can every single day. I want to cry more. I want to make moments, memorable memories with the people who matter most to me, my immediate family and my girlfriend. And I want to lift and move intensely as fuck. I want to bulk. I want to gain a shit ton of weight. And I just want to be a better version of myself at the end of the day. But those are the things that I'm working on or that I'm focused on for my 2025. So just thought that's what I talk about today, since I'm going live every day anyway, you know? But I am going live tomorrow again, so I guess I'll see you then. Peace.